Welcome to Diabetes 180 with Louis Bertus, your physician assistant and diabetes reversal health coach. Today we're talking about Alzheimer's disease. We all know what it is, but many of us don't know a term that many people are beginning to use, type 3 diabetes, to refer to Alzheimer's disease. Though it is not an official term yet, many researchers are calling Alzheimer's disease type 3 diabetes. In this video, we're going to talk about why that is, but more importantly, we're going to talk about 5 very powerful and very practical steps to avoid this life-altering, life-changing condition. I can't imagine anything worse than slowly losing memory of the people that I love, losing memory of my wife and my kids, and becoming a stranger to them, and I just really can't think of anything worse. I'd almost say that it's probably one of the worst diseases that a person can be afflicted of. And if you're out there, you know somebody who has Alzheimer's disease, and you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm thinking about the times that I used to work as a CNA. These people had to be restrained by hands and feet at times because they become so violent. Type 3 diabetes is caused by insulin resistance, the same cause of type 2 diabetes. And so for those who don't know what insulin resistance is basically when your body is no longer responding to the insulin that your pancreas is creating. This mainly happens inside the muscle and liver cells, but it affects the whole body. And when your body is no longer responding to its insulin, glucose gets trapped in your blood. And this glucose damages everywhere blood goes, including your brain. And so we know, through research, that Alzheimer's disease has the very same cause as type 2 diabetes. Therefore, you know, there's this term that's being referred as type 3 diabetes when discussing Alzheimer's disease, okay? And what I want you to understand is that most of us can prevent it. Studies show that 97% of people who have Alzheimer's disease, or as I'll refer to from now on as type 3 diabetes, it can be prevented. That means only 3% are genetic. So if you're walking around and saying, well, you know, my grandfather has type 3 diabetes, my mother has type 3 diabetes, you know, or it just runs in our family and I'm going to get it eventually, that's not the case, okay? Only 3% of people who have a family history of type 3 diabetes are going to get it regardless of what they do. So more likely than not, you'll fall into the 97% that can absolutely prevent this disease from happening. So how do you, before I even go into that, how to prevent it, I want to highlight for you how important it is to prevent it. You know, I want to refer to a website, Mastering Diabetes. They are a great resource when it comes to finding information on diabetes, especially if you're looking to, hence the name, master diabetes, okay? And on their website, they highlight very nicely some key points, some key facts about type 3 diabetes. By the numbers, dementia is arguably the most devastating disease of the 21st century. Dementia affects almost 6 million people in the USA alone, which may be an underestimate. A person is diagnosed with dementia once every 64 seconds. After the age of 65, 1 in 10 adults has dementia. After the age of 85, almost 50% of the adults have dementia. 1 in every 11 men will develop dementia. 1 in every 6 women will develop dementia. This results in almost $340 billion of direct costs and $260 billion in indirect costs each year. Estimates show this number reaching as high as $3 trillion worldwide by 2050. So with these facts, do you think we need to do something about this? Absolutely. So I want to refer to an acronym, NEURO. NEURO is an acronym that's being used to refer to 5 lifestyle interventions that you could put into practice starting today. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Did you ever hear about type 3 diabetes before? Is this the first time you're hearing about it? Let me know in the comment section. And again, beloved, I pray above all things that you may prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. See you next week.